Dear friends, welcome to this short video on the role of a second pass proofreader for Living Gems. We can begin by enjoying one sound of the bell to support our arrival and allow ourselves to bring some relaxation and ease to our body and mind. Dear friends, Second Pass Proofreading is a wonderful way to support the Living Gems project. It offers an opportunity to engage with Ty's teachings, play a crucial role in ensuring the accuracy of these transcripts, and deepen our understanding of validation in a relaxed and organic way. By the time a transcript reaches you, it will have already undergone an initial review and primary validation by one of our team members, and should align fairly closely with the formatting guidelines set out in the Living Gems Style Guide. You will receive an email that will include the link and some additional information and guidance on what to look for and what we can let go of. Clicking on this link will take you directly to the talk within Living Gems. As a second pass proofreader, your focus will be solely on the transcript. You don't need to consider the descriptions and the titles, as these will have already been handled by the original validator. Your main objective will be to catch any instances where both the AI and our validating colleague may have missed words or sections of text or transcribed something incorrectly. It never ceases to amaze me that despite multiple reviews, there is always something new to discover. Validation has no beginning and no end, so we can approach it with lightness and the insight of interbeing. In this video, I'll demonstrate how to access your talk, how to enter the Living Gems editor, how to make edits in the transcript, and finally how to submit your edits at the end. So let's get started. You will receive an email containing your link. So I'll go to my emails where I already have the email open, and you can see the link at the top of the page. So when we click on the link, it'll open the talk in Living Gems. The talk we'll use as an example is the first talk in a series of 4 given to law enforcement officers during a retreat that Ty gave in the US in 2003 called Protecting and Serving. So in order to begin editing, I'll click on the yellow Suggest Edit button down in the bottom right-hand corner. Once you do this, a blue edit icon will appear just opposite the word transcript here. You can see in the top right-hand corner. So if I click on that, that will take me into the Living Gems editor. Since this review process is simpler and many issues will have already been addressed, I recommend working directly within the Living Gems editor rather than copying the transcript into a word processing application like Google Docs or Microsoft Word. And Living Gems automatically saves your edits within the browser's memory. So even if you accidentally close the window or the browser before submitting, your work should still be saved there. And I'll demonstrate this later. The system has improved significantly since the project began, making lost edits much less likely. I feel quite confident in its reliability, but if you have concerns, there is a separate video on this channel that explains how to save backup copies if needed, and I'll put a link in the description. As you can see, the transcript already incorporates much of the style guide's formatting, such as using quotations here, just to differentiate when Ty is giving a part of a guided meditation. You can also see here that it includes the consistent formatting for sounds of the bell. To save time, I have pre-identified 3 issues just for this video, just as a demonstration. The first, we can put the cursor here and we can play.
he was thinking, I think, about writing.
So we can hear that Ty said he was thinking, I think, about writing. So we can add this. And then we can move on to our next example. Okay, in this next example, we can again listen to the talk.
And many people living in our society are like that.
Okay, so you can see down here, Ty said, and many people living in our society. So we can add the and. Living Gems is primarily serves as an archive of Ty's spoken words. So we only remove words in very specific circumstances. And you don't need to worry about learning these exceptions right now. The talk will receive a final review before going live, and we'll make any necessary adjustments to ensure consistency with the style guide. Just as a test of how the browser will save your edits, even if you close the window, we can pretend that we've finished our session and the window is closed. To reopen, we can go back to the link in our email, or we could use the history and we could open it from there as well. So again, we simply go through the steps. It tells us up here, this transcript has an unsubmitted suggestion. So suggest edit to continue working on it. So this is a good sign. It lets us know it's been saved. So again, we can go back to the yellow suggest edit button here in the bottom right-hand corner. Click on that. And go back up to our blue editing icon for the transcript up here. And we can see that it's kept, he was thinking, I think, and many. So we can see that our edits have been saved. So that's great. And we can move on. So in the third and final instance, we can listen to this section here, where you can see if the cursor is down here just at and, we'll play from there.
And they need a few more conditions to be happy.
You can hear that Ty said, and they need a few more conditions to be happy. So we can add this in. That's great. And we could then continue just working our way through the transcript until we get to the end. So once you have completed your review, you can click on the little yellow button here in the bottom right-hand corner, Submit Suggestion. And when you click on Submit Suggestion, you get a little message that says Success. So that allows you to know that your suggestions, your edits have been submitted safely. If you accidentally press Submit, that's okay. You still have access to your transcript, and you can still go back in and you can still continue your edits. So that's no problem. The email that accompanies your link also contains some more helpful information and guidance. And it highlights, you can see here, it highlights what we're focusing on. So words or sections of text that might have been missed or transcribed incorrectly, corrections of spelling mistakes following American English standards, and minor corrections to punctuation. And also it lets us know what we can let go of, such as the grammar, the chapter titles, the paragraphing, and much more. So that's the basics of second pass proofreading in Living Gems. After your edits have been submitted, the transcript will go through a final review just before going live. And in this final review, if we see any helpful feedback that might support you in this role, we can share this by email. Dear friends, thank you for watching and for your support of Living Gems. I hope this video has been helpful, and I wish you joy and ease in your work. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments section below, or email me directly. So to conclude, let's enjoy one more sound of the bell, and we can let go of trying to retain everything that has been shared, knowing that we can always come back to it and trusting that we have so much to offer and we're ready to begin.